my name is Lucas, and I welcome you to another car review of mine. Today I present to you this 2018 Chevrolet Malibu LT. As always, I will start it up, show you the engine, as well as show you around the interior and the exterior of the car. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This particular Malibu is equipped with the Smart Key Access System. To use it, all you need to do is have the proximity key fob on you, say in your pocket. And by utilizing the chrome buttons located on all four of the door handles, you can lock and unlock the vehicle without having to use the key fob. As you can see, it is currently unlocked. To lock it, hit the button. Car locks. And to unlock it, just hit the button again, once to unlock the driver's door, and a second time to unlock the rest of the doors. This Malibu has a red exterior with a full black cloth interior. Along with the Smart Key Access System, the Malibu does come with push-button start, so to start it, all you need to do is have the key fob on you, put your foot on the brake, and hit the button to start. Starts right up. You'd also get a gauge sweep upon startup. This particular vehicle also has 7,900 miles on it. Alright, now let's go ahead and cut on the headlights, as well as the hazards. The driver's side window is fully automatic. Now let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the Malibu. Around the exterior of the Malibu, you do have turn signal mirrors, Malibu badging down below, chrome accenting around the windows. Around back, here are your tail lights. You have your Malibu as well as LT badging, your license plate lights, as well as your backup camera, and a single exit exhaust down below. Your fuel cap is on the passenger side. Just push it to open. It is also a capless fuel filler. This Malibu rides on hand-cooked Kinergy tires. They are P225 55R17s, so you get 17-inch alloy wheels. Up front, you have projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, your typical Malibu front grille. Alright, now let's go ahead and pop the hood.
The Malibu LT is powered by a 1.5-liter dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, producing 160 horsepower at 5,700 RPM and 184 pound-feet of torque between 2,500 and 3,000 RPM. It does 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds and has a top speed of 134 miles an hour or 215 kilometers an hour. It has a 16.3-gallon fuel tank and is estimated to get 27 miles per gallon city, 37 highway, and 31 combined. The Malibu is front-wheel drive. As far as transmission options, the LT is only available with a 6-speed automatic transmission, which features manual shiftability as well as low gear selection. Upon putting it into reverse, the backup camera turns on. The backup camera does feature trajectory lines.
Coming back inside, you do have an 8-way power driver's seat with your slide, height adjustment, recline, as well as 2-way lumbar adjustment. Over here on the passenger side, you have a 6-way manual passenger seat, which just misses out on the lumbar adjustment. And on the door panels, you have cloth materials, plastic right here, power locks, power windows, driver's one is automatic, those power mirrors, window lock down here, you have storage and a bottle holder down below. So let's go ahead and hop inside, do a few revs, and see how it sounds. Pretty good sounding engine. Alright, let's go ahead and close the door and roll the window up. Now on the interior of the Malibu, things are actually reasonably luxurious. Here's your infotainment system, which at the home screen displays the time, outside temperature, as well as the date. You got your audio settings right over here. You can also turn on and off the radio. It's a pretty good sounding radio, to be honest with you. You got your seek track buttons right over here, as well as to answer and do that kind of stuff with calls. This home button right here is also a shortcut back to the home screen. Right here on your gallery, this is where you can view pictures and stuff like that if you have your phone connected. Mine currently is not. So, you can also connect to different phones here. Right here are your projection settings. You need to connect a USB device. Here are your vehicle settings. You can go through all of them right over here. And right over here you have
OnStar ready. Go back. Thank you. Goodbye.
That's loud. And also another really cool thing about this vehicle is it has its own Wi-Fi, which is super cool. Down below that, you have single zone manual climate controls. You have your fan speed right here, temperature settings, your AC, recycling, different zones, front defrost, and rear defrost. Down below that, you got a power outlet as well as a USB port, 2 cup holders, and a storage compartment. Here's your glove box. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke design steering wheel, which is very nice and smooth. Also features sport grips up top. Very loud horn. Over here you do have your cruise control settings. Right over here you have your voice command settings as well as Bluetooth phone controls. And right here you can control the little display right here on the gauge cluster, and I will show that in a second. To the left of the steering column you got your turn signal stock, which also includes the high beams. Right over here you got your wiper controls. On the gauge cluster, you got your tachometer, fuel gauge, engine temperature gauge, as well as speedometer, and then the little display in the center that I was talking about earlier, which contains different information, and down below you have your odometer, as well as your shift indicator. Now going through these buttons, these two right here control this little display in the center. You can scroll through your various things. Range, average speed, timer, navigation controls, and back to the speed. You've also got your average fuel economy right there, and all that good stuff. These 2 buttons right here control what's up top. Right now it's on trip settings. You can go through the vehicle, see the remaining oil life. You can also go through various things, or various vehicle warnings on this display, and all of this kind of stuff. It's ever so convenient. You have side curtain airbags in this vehicle, sun visor, with vanity mirror and light, manually dimming rearview mirror. Right here you have your OnStar settings as well as SOS controls. Got some dome lights. Sadly there's no sunroof in this vehicle, but that's alright. Alright, that's basically it for up front. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat. Coming around to the back seat, your black cloth does carry through, as well as your door panels do as well. Hopping inside, there is a reasonable amount of legroom back here. I'm about 6'1"-ish. This seat is not all the way back, but a little further forward. And as you can see, I've got a reasonable amount of legroom and a pretty good amount of headroom for a sedan at least. You have dual seat mat pockets on the back seats, rear air vents. Down below that, a 12-volt power outlet. Also have a center armrest with cup holders. You have coat hooks for the rear, as well as dome lights up above. And you do also have a grip handle for the front passenger. Alright, that's basically it for the back seat. Let's go ahead and check out trunk space. So coming around to the trunk, go and just press the membrane under the Chevy logo to open the trunk. You do get a reasonable amount of trunk space right here. You can fold down the rear seats via these levers, Underneath here, we got the spare tire. Unfortunately, our hinges are not covered up, as you can see, so be careful when stowing your luggage behind in a Malibu LT. Alright, so that's basically it for the trunk. Alright, that's basically it for the entire car. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Gives us this little rear seat reminder whenever you shut it down for some reason. So all of that will conclude the review on the 2018 Chevrolet Malibu LT. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment and subscribe today if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.